Hello everyone and welcome to this WRV Book Review where I will be reviewing yet another book, and this time it is going to be 17 and Gone by Nova Ren Suma, I don't know how you pronounce that. Nova Ren Suma sounds a bit more right. So as you can see, it has a beautiful cover. Beautiful. Very beautiful. I really like it. So this book, I don't quite know how to describe this book. I don't. So apparently, the main character, Lauren. Sorry, I usually forget names. I can remember details about a book, but I can always forget the names. The main character, Lauren, starts seeing what she thinks is a ghost, Abigail Sinclair, and as you can see here, it says, you can't really see it, but there's like a little hologram if you put it in the light, where you can see like a missing postal report, like Abigail Sinclair, gender, age, sex, height, and when she was missing and where, etc. It's pretty cool. So she thinks she starts seeing a ghost of this Abigail girl who is 17, like Lauren herself, and she starts seeing more and more ghosts of other girls who are missing, who are 17 as well, hence the name 17 and Gone, although now that I think about it, 17 and missing kind of would have been maybe, well, it was either way, but still. So just the plot general layout itself is just really a good premise. So when you read this book, or at least when I did, it kind of felt like throughout the entire book, it was like a surreal. I don't know how to say this. Like a surreal experience. Like the main character was high throughout the entire book. I mean, I've never been high before, but it seemed like everything, it seemed like the main character was like drugged throughout the book, and when you reach a certain part of the book, it starts all to make sense, and I really don't want to spoil that, although maybe it might even be in the description about what the goals really are, but I don't think it is. But just reading this book, I don't know, it was a surreal experience. Not just because I love the characters or the world setting, and I did, although I guess there's really no reason to praise the world setting, considering it's a contemporary novel for the most part. Well, I don't really want to talk about spoilers. The main character is great. She like accepts all this, and just keeps going, and she tries to find out what happens to these girls, especially the Abigail girl, and tries to figure out what happened to them, whether they were like kidnapped or killed or whatever. Although she assumes, of course, they're all dead because she sees them, and yeah, that was another big part of it. She assumes they're dead because she sees the Abigail's girl's ghost, but she was reported as a runaway, so of course no one thinks she's dead, they just think she went off. Of course, she could be dead and went off, but you know what I mean. It's just, this is a awesome book. I mean, it's really, I know I'm not really good at making reviews, but this book was surreal. It definitely would be a book that I will read for the rest of my life, and I've only recently started rereading stuff, because I don't reread often. I reread a book maybe once after 3 years after the last time I read it, which I just started rereading books. But It's just awesome book, awesome characters that she meets in the ghost world. When she dreams, she actually goes to a ghost house, as I like to call it. Well, all the girls are gathered, and they all try to find a way out, or they all resign there. But the main character, Lauren, doesn't know why she's there, considering, she's not missing or dead. So it's a pretty interesting book, and this is my first book that I read of Nova Ren Suma, so I don't know if I would like it or not. I didn't even know about this book until a YouTube user, a YouTube user. I don't know how you pronounce her YouTube username, but Wekaliam. I'll put the link down there just to say thanks for letting me know about the book. Or I might be thinking about a completely different YouTube user, I don't know. But yeah, this is the first book I read from this author, so I didn't really know what to expect, even though the premise sounded awesome. And it turned out awesome, and I can't wait to read more of her books. She's got, I don't know, at least one more book out right now, and more coming. Maybe 2 books out now, I'm not sure. I might be confusing her with another author I just got into, I can't remember. But just an awesome book, and I highly recommended it. I know if you watch my other book reviews, I tend to review my books kind of high, and I can't help myself because I pretty much like almost anything. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 stars rating, just because I loved it. I wouldn't say it's perfect. I don't know why, but I have a hard time pinning stuff as perfect, even if I don't really find anything wrong with it. I don't really find anything wrong with this book, but I loved it and highly recommended to pretty much anyone who likes to read books, which I'm sure if you're watching this book, you probably like to read books. And just, yeah, highly recommended. 17 and Gone by Nova Ren Suma. Here's a good look at the cover, if you can see that. And yeah, awesome cover. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
If you like this video, please subscribe. Look in the link in the description for my other book reviews, and check out my other videos on video games and just funny stuff that I make sometimes with my YouTube news series. Until next time, wahoo.